Hey folks, how are you? I'm on a little early. I said I was gonna come on at 3:30, but on a little early just to get my gizmos up to date, so we could get the show started at the time it's supposed to. So yes, guys, chronic pain is here a little early, you know, just to get things started. So how is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? You know, glad to see you. Glad to see you. Glad to see you, folks. Glad to see you. Happy to see you. Happy to see you. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Another day. Another day. Thank God for another day. Right? Another day. Right? So we thank God for another day. We thank the higher power for another day. You know, another day upon us. So we thank the higher power for that. So yes, chronic pain, the inner demon is here with you guys. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Come on in the chat. Let's do this. Let's get it going. Let's get the live going, we all could interact and share our thoughts, because that's what this is all about. Share your thoughts, your beliefs, and your opinions as well, because, all that matters. Okay. So, yes, guys. Hello, folks. How are you? Let's hope all is well. Welcome back to another edition of Chronic Pain, the Inner Demon. My name is Raymond Nugent, aka Chronic Pain, the Inner Demon. Um, yes, guys, today, I hope it's a better day for my friends in chronic pain than yesterday. Okay? So let's hope today is a better day for my friends in chronic pain than yesterday. I want to talk today more to the younger people and also about the younger people, the younger generation, because we have chronic issues, going on around the world and around the United States as well, which we have to talk about, which people do talk about, but I think we should, put it more out there. The more we put it out there, the more I think, the younger ones, will probably gravitate to it and, learn from it, you know, because today, the young ones, they have so much at their fingertip as far as technology is concerned. They could become innovators, they could become, entrepreneurs, very easy because the technology in their days now is so advanced. It's very easy for them to even stay home, because there's a lot of young kids today that are staying home and become, multimillionaires, because of the stock market, and how they learn to invest. But then you have also others who are, becoming destructive. And the destructive ones, you're the ones that I want to, grasp and, just try to talk to you a little bit. Okay. So everybody just come on into the live, Raymond Nugent, aka Chronic Pain the Demon, on at 3:30. Yes, guys, come on in, come on in the live, enjoy the chat and share it. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I'm live. Yes, guys, on a Thursday. Live on a Thursday. So come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Live on a Thursday. You know what I mean? Live on a Thursday. Yeah. So come on in, guys. Come on in. 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 Yes, guys. Yes, guys. Come on in. 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 Live on a Thursday. Come on in. Come on in, my friends. Come on and drop your link if you want to. You become a member if you want to. Drop super chats if you want to, or you could just, just become ordinary listener and an ordinary learner. And just remember, each one teach one on this channel. So don't be afraid to drop your opinion and let me know once again. All right. So yes, guys. So let's go back. I'm talking to the younger ones today because I have seen what you guys can do. Especially last year around this time. The way you guys stood up for equal rights and justice. So there's a lot of good young people out there, a lot of good young people. But the destructive ones, I really want to talk to you. Please, I don't know who you are, and if you know yourself, then I hope you learn and listen to some of these things because you guys are the future tomorrow. You guys are the future. All right, you guys are the ones who should be help building right now instead of tearing down. You should be the ones to help be building right now instead of tearing down. And the more I look, the more I see where younger folks, are ripping things and places apart, and people apart as well, and family apart, by all these senseless violence. Guys, I know COVID-19 bring on a lot of stress in a lot of people, and there's a lot of mental issues are going around, but there's help for it. You know what I mean? There's help out there. So please, if you're going through something like that, try to seek some help instead of going out there and do some, dumb irrational stuff that could harm somebody else. Because that's not what you're supposed to do. All right, just do what's right because you know what's right. So if you know what's right, then do what's right. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you know what's right, do what's right. So yes. So we have to stop all these self-inflicted wounds. Young folks, especially young folks of color. We create a lot of self-inflicted wounds, and for that you really can't blame the system. You can't blame no one but yourself. The way you carry yourself and the way you address people, and just your total demeanor and persona, and how you behave. We have to learn to become better, because you guys can become, because all this technology right now is built in your time, especially the ones that are going on right now. Any one of you guys could become the next Elon Musk, or the next Bill Gates, or the next guy from Apple, Steve Jobs, God rest his soul. Any one of you guys, or the next Mark Zuckerberg, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So guys, if it's things are at your fingertips. You have the gaming system. A lot of you young folks, know the gaming system very well. Use all these things to your advantage and see where you can grasp from it, instead of going out there and doing something stupid in the world and causing other people their lives. Well, people who really want to live and enjoy their lives. That's what really bothers me, because if you really feel that destructive, I'd rather you go out there, and if you want to harm yourself, so be it. I'm not condoning it, but listen, hurting other people, yes, I really can't see that, because it's just too much. It's too much, and we have been living this for so long, and every week, there's a few different type of mass destructive shootings around America or around the world. So we have to learn to curb these things, guys, and try to make this place a better place for the younger ones, who are making babies and try to grow a family the right way, and for the ones who are living like savage, man, you could make a change, because it's not too late, because you're young. Some of you guys are brilliant. Just look into yourself. Look into the mirror. Look into yourself. Say to yourself, what do I want to see myself? Or where do I want to see myself 20 years from now? A federal penitentiary or entrepreneur? In a graveyard or entrepreneur? Or a family man with a family. With your wife and your beautiful kids. And you could live on and think about retirement and vacations and all these types of things. All these things are not fairy tale, young people, because it happens, because I lived it. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, you could create a family, have a great life, and have great vacations, and just live wonderfully. It doesn't matter if you're a single parent home or a double parent home, because a lot of single parent, they're struggling. They even do it better than double parent. So hats off to all the single parent who are really trying to do it the best way with their kids and try to keep them in check. I respect you guys for what you're doing, because it's a lot of work. It's hard work, and I'm sure you moms have to be tough for a reason, so hats off to you guys. But yes, young folks, this is your time. It's your time. It's your time to grasp. It's your time to learn. It's your time to choose, the right things, the right way to go, you know what I mean? And become, who you can become. You see what I'm saying? Because it's your time. So just don't waste it. And then 10, 15 years from now, you're going to say to yourself, I should have this or I should have that. All those things, don't work in this world. I should have don't really work in this world. You have to get it from now while it's there. So young ones, instead of turning to violence, please turn to some books, turn to, some software that could help you to elevate yourself and become a better person, a better human being in this world. Because each one teach one. Because you never know who's going to follow your footstep when they see you start taking the right lead. You see what I'm saying? You never know who's going to follow your footstep, and that's the thing. Learn to become a leader, for the ones who are following. Learn to become a leader instead of becoming a follower. Because becoming a leader, yes, you might get all these backlashes, you know, in certain moments, but after a while, people are going to understand you and see why you chose to become a leader, you know, because you want to do better. Your friends can do better. So you set an example to become a leader. For example, you guys are good at gaming, and, for you young guys, and you guys, figure out, how to do coding and, create your own game, stuff like that. There's kids out there doing stuff like that already, but I'm just trying to say more of us need to become those kind of innovators. Yes, you can do it. Because I've seen so many smart kids done so many wonderful things on this earth. That hats off to them. But for the ones who are misled and are lost, come on, it's not too late. You know what I mean? And don't try to do anything drastic, and crazy that's going to cause multiple people their lives when they're so innocent and just going by their daily routine. That's not cool. So let's try to stop that because you know let me tell you something, man. Life is precious. So please, just kind of try to ease off on that and try to learn, from the older people or the younger ones who are doing the right way. So you can become a better person. Go to some seminars. I'll go to some kind of neighborhood programs. Just try to you learn and step by step, trying to make a change within yourself. I mean, you can do it quietly. Your friends don't have to know. And once you make that change, you become a leader. Where you lead the right way. And do the right things. You never know how many friends are going to follow you to become, the next entrepreneurs by just doing the right things and start paying attention. Young folks today, I see a lot of young folks, are paying attention to the stock market, and that's great. These are the things that you guys should really look into, because now it's at your fingertip, it's on your phones, on your probably even on your games, your laptop, you know what I mean, your smart TVs and stuff like that. So, guys, what I'm trying to say, when I was growing up, all these things, weren't at my fingertip. If they were at my fingertip, who knows where I would have been, in life. You see what I'm saying? But we didn't have these things, So you young folks have these things. So what I'm trying to say is that use it to your advantage because now it's your time, So let's not, just drag your feet and do the opposite, man. Just do the right things. You know what I mean? Because you can. Yes, you can. Young people, you can because you have rised up before, and I'm sure you could rise up again for the right things and the right reason. Because rising up is one thing, but it's all about putting yourself in place and in power so you could change certain narratives that we're not agreeing with or that oppress us for so many years. You see what I'm saying? So you guys are the ones who have to really come around to really strengthen this to help to make this change. You know what I mean? So yes, it doesn't matter if you go out there and march 10,000 times. It's going to be the same results because they expected that. That's what's been expected of us. So the real change starts from you guys putting yourself in places. In government. And all these other places. Whether it's private sector or the government or state, or county. Put yourself in places where you guys can be in position to make certain changes. You see what I'm saying? For the good, for the greater good. And that's where we're going to see things work in a better way. But we have to put our foot out there and say, yo, let's try to do this. You know what I'm saying? Let's try to do this, because we can. Yes, we can. Young people, you're amazing. You can do anything. I've seen it before. So stop the real nonsense, guys, because it's too much. And you can't follow a person that does evil and you go out there and do the same thing. It doesn't make any sense. It just makes you look like a total jackass. In my opinion. So just please don't follow nobody. Become a leader and do better. You hear me, young folks? Because you can. And I know you can. So today, Thursday, that's pretty much what I want to say to the young folks because I am just so sick and tired of seeing so many things happening around us. I tell you, 2 nights ago, I was watching television, right? On the news, Channel 9 News. This is not alleged because I saw the videos, okay? It was a 14-year-old girl and a 12-year-old boy, right? They were in a shootout with police. Let me phrase that, okay? a 14-year-old girl and a 12-year-old boy, right? They were in a shootout with police, okay? Someplace here in Florida, okay? 2 nights ago, right? They broke in someone's house, stole their guns, and and the type of guns that they had, AK-47s, shotguns, and pistols. And I tell you, they created havoc out there for the police. A serious havoc. 12 years old and 14 years old out there have the police at bay because they're firing so many bullets, so many rounds at the police officers. Look it up. It happened in Florida. I think it's Volusia County, if I'm not mistaken. 2 nights ago, 2 afternoons ago, two young folks that escaped from the I think it was a group home or something like that. I tell you, man, it hurts, because you guys are the future, So if you really mess up this world, what are we going to have? What are you going to have? If you really mess it up, what are you going to have? You have to say to yourself, what are your kids going to have? You have to start building more from now. Work on what you see. Build them from what you see. From now, so the foundation could be better when your kids are rising and you become of age. You could live, your life the way you want to live it, as far as in peace and tranquility. Because I think that's the way you're supposed to live your life. When you get to a certain age. So why can't you think about stuff like that? Retirement, vacation, family. It's not hard. Yes, you could do it. You know what I mean? You can do it. So instead of going out there and doing all these nonsense, please, give a second thought. Okay, give a second thought. All right, give a second thought, because it doesn't make any sense. Because to me, it's total nonsense. All right, and to other people, it's also total nonsense. Chaotic, stupid. And we have to stop those things. You hear me, young folks? Stop those things, because it doesn't really lead you nowhere but a penitentiary or in a pine box. So please, so if there's any kind of mental issue, try to reach out to someone. I'm sure you'll get some help. Your parents, I'm sure they'll take you someplace to get some help. So don't be afraid, because things happen. We all been through a tough year and a half, and we're still going through it, even though we have the vaccines. But we're still going through things, and we still have to be mindful, because the virus is still here. And I do understand the stress and the level of stress, but that doesn't mean we should get violent. Let's just be civil. All right. Because now they said they have some vaccines. Let's see how things work out. If we could go back to some type of normalcy, it wouldn't be the same. And I don't expect for these things to be the same, but at least some type of normalcy. Let's just see if that's possible, because I'm very optimistic. I'm an optimist. I don't give up on nothing. So yes. So let's see, what we could do and where we could go back to. So friends, I really want you to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I want you to give a thumbs up if you haven't given a thumbs up. I also want you to leave your comment down below. Leave your comment down below. And also, I want you to check out my store. The name of it is Wounded Lion. That's the name of my store. You'll see it shortly under my blogs as soon as I get things going with everything. With YouTube. You'll see my rack. Up there. So yes, my store. Wounded Lion. From chronic pain to inner demon. Check out my store. This is a part of my store. It's my store shirt. This is a t-shirt that I wear on my, because it's hot in Florida. When it's cold, then I'll wear the hoodie. But, there's a lot of selections there for male and female. So go on in the store and enjoy and shop, for all your friends, families. And I'm sure everybody will like, what they see, because they're good material, feels good, fits right. And I'm sure you guys will enjoy. You see what I'm saying? So please go out, support, my store, Wounded Lion, okay, from chronic pain to inner demon. All right. So things are out there for you. And don't be afraid to give a super chat, whenever you see I'm on live. All right. Don't be afraid to become a member. All right. Because there are perks for memberships, and also I welcome super chats as well, because it helped me to buy stuff for the machine, so I could do better and create better, more vivid videos, and also the lives could be a little bit more, clear, microphone, all those type of things, help the channel to build and grow, because that's what we're doing. We're growing, we're growing, and we're growing pretty fast. I like the growth. I'm not rushing anything. I like authentic subscribers. So that's why I take my time to grow and build my channel. And I like the growth, and I like, where my channel is today. So thank all of you guys who helped me to get to where I'm at today. Thanks again. Yes, indeed, I'm in debt to you because you helped me to stay strong and build this channel. All right. So yes, guys. So my friends in chronic pain, I hope today is a better day for you than yesterday. The weather's getting nice, for the most part. I don't know about the rain in your neck of the woods, but if it's nice and sunny, go for a walk, or maybe go for a swim. If you can do bike riding, or just relax on the porch and barbecue if you want to. Just get some sun, And I hope today, works out well for you, my friends in chronic pain, because I know what it feels like because I live it every day, and we always say each one teach one. So that's just how we roll when it comes on to chronic pain. All right. So yes, guys, for the younger folks, I didn't want to beat up on you. I'm not trying to beat up on you, but I'm just trying to say you could do better, because I'm so tired of the, senseless killings, the nonsense, the violence, all these things. We could curb, and we could use all these smarts in different ways, and become innovators and, pioneers, So why not do those things? Let's try, see what we could do. Nothing try, nothing get done. Okay, so let's try. All right, young folks, and that's where I'm going to leave that when it comes on to the younger folks. But yes, my friends, whew, what a week. Last week, I was away. This week I'm back. I'm trying to, take it down, and just get myself back to myself, where I could, come back and do my lives on a regular basis, and also my videos on a regular basis, and talk to you guys more on a regular basis, because that's therapy for me. And, I enjoyed it, even though, I also educate others, and others educate me as well, so each one teach one, like we always say, So yes, guys, I really appreciate your time, for sticking around with me on my show. And don't be afraid to leave a comment, guys. Don't be afraid to give a thumbs up. Don't be afraid to become a super chatter. All right. Don't be afraid to become a member. Don't be afraid to support my store. Okay. All right. Don't be afraid to support the store. All right. Wounded Lion. Wounded. Wounded Lion. Okay. WOU Wounded Lion. All right. Just remember that for all the people who live abroad. Wounded Lion. All right. That's the name of the store. And, just check it out. And, you'll find some nice stuff there. And you should be able to, patronize the store for either your daughter, your son, your mother, father, girlfriend, boyfriend, anyone in your family. Just remember Wounded Lion, all right? WOUNDED, Wounded Lion, LION. That's the name of the store. Check it out and, patronize me and show some love, because chronic pain is here to stay. And I want we all to wear this and wear it with pride, because someone in your family, in someone's family right now, is going through chronic pain. Even you might not know, but yeah, trust me. Do your research. Someone in your family, or close to your family, is going through chronic pain at the moment. Because this thing is a worldwide thing. In the United States, it's over 500 million people, which is astronomical worldwide. I haven't had the tally, but I'm sure it's also astronomical. So we really need to find a way how to, curb these kind of things, so we can put people back into society, and so we could become more productive, And I'm waiting for that day. I'm very optimistic, even though that time should have come already. But we're still in the limbo. But for what it's worth, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. Yes, I am. Yes, folks. Yes, I'm still waiting. Rocking with you on a Thursday, a Thursday Live. That's what we should call it. It's a Thursday Live, rocking with you. You see what I mean? rocking with you on a Thursday. All right. So that's how it is, guys. On a Thursday, that's pretty much how I wanted to lay it out. Talk to the younger ones, and for my elder folks, respect to you. Hope you guys are enjoying your day. Like I said earlier, if you're out there in the sun playing golf, enjoy your game. If you're out there playing tennis, enjoy your game. If it's basketball, enjoy your game. If it's pool, enjoy whatever you're doing. Just try to do it moderately so you don't hurt yourself. Because I know how that goes, and that's why I really don't do certain things, because your mind say one thing, but the body say something else. And because I know my circumstances and I do understand it now, which took me a long time, so now I do know, so I don't make certain things entice me. If I can't do that, now I'm not afraid to say, listen, I can't do that. Before it used to hurt me, but now not no more. Not no more. It doesn't hurt me anymore. Because I tell you, talking about tragedy sometimes could be the hardest thing to do. But it's good to talk about it. That's why I recommend psychologists, psychiatrists, because I've been through it. Because sometimes we don't even know how to breathe because we're so tense because of what we're going through. They first teach us how to breathe, inhale. And exhale. So that, with all the tightness, it kind of like, makes it, slowly evaporate. And you could, stay balanced and, try to stay focused, and then when you get into talking about it, even though at first, it's not going to be easy, but you'll get to a point where you could balance yourself up and just, sit straight and not be afraid to discuss it. Because after a few, repetition, visits and, what I mean, go through the same things. You'll develop the confidence to get over that hump, of the tragic, the way you feel inside, and it'll help you to understand, what you're going through, and just get your mind a little more open that there's more people like yourself are going through it, and just show you that that you're not alone, and help you to understand yourself and what you're going through. And to me, that is so amazing, because that's one of the biggest part of the healing. Because if you don't heal the mind, then boy, it's crazy. So once you when I say the heal the mind, it's like when you come to terms with what you're going through, and you understand it, and you also recognize, and you just work with what you have and do the best you can, and it'll make life a lot easier for you. Yeah, it will make life a lot easier for you, because once you understand yourself, it make life so much more easier for you. Absolutely, that's what it does. Yeah. Oh, I have to drink some more water. Yeah, so once you understand yourself and what you're going through, it makes life a lot more easier for you. And you could come out, by journalizing and doing your own little notations and help others, because that's what I did, throughout my journey. I think I explained to you guys, I journalized because they showed me how to journalize, when I had just started, the program. And that's what I started doing. And up until today, it makes a lot of sense, because some days I do go back to my journal, which, I might be going through a funky day. and I might go back and read some stuff that I jotted down 14, 15 years ago that comes back to help me today. To think about the next day and just be more positive. So that's why I said it's good to journalize because you could go back to things that will help you. That things that you helped you to get over the hump back in the past. Could help you get over the hump today. So that's one of the good reasons of having a journal, and also you could share your experience with others. Once you get to that point where you think you are good enough to talk about it and share it and see who you could touch and help, because pretty much that's what we're here for, is to help each other and let each other know that we're here, and each one teach one, like I always say, and we could get over the hump together because it's not easy. Going through chronic pain. A lot of people really don't understand about how you explain to them, because I get it. It's really hard because chronic pain is like turning on a light. Okay, you could be going on a steady pace for a good, say a couple hours, say 2, 3 hours, and next thing you know, your body shuts down because of the way you feel, the chronicness, the pain, you know, and the things that will help to get over those humps is exercise in the morning, like I try to do, because those things help to strengthen the muscles. Because I noticed those things really help a lot, strengthen the muscles. So whenever you feel like that, at least you manage to walk back to your house or whatever, and maybe take it down for a couple hours, and then you try to get back up and just try to be fresh again. You know what I mean? But these things really help. Exercise does help a lot. Because the more we keep the weight down, I think the less pain that we'll feel, and that's just my opinion. So I try to keep my weight down as much as I can. It's not easy, but I'm just trying to do my best. Yeah, I do have my cheat days. I'm a munchie. I'm a snacker. So I do have my days when I just snack around. I have my days when I just go out there and really go to the gym. Whenever I can. When the season is bad, the weather is bad, I know the body is not functioning well, I know I have to take it down. But whenever there's time out there and it's very nice, especially a day like this, I enjoy the gym, I enjoy the pool, and just try to stay active because those things help in the future. I mean, those things help me today. Things I did way back then helps me today to sit back here and balance myself and talk to you guys because at first, um, let me tell you a story. When I had my first surgery, I couldn't even sit on a chair like this because when I sit on a chair like this, the pain goes from the tip of the spine all the way up to the head. All right. And when that sharp thing hits, and I have to ease up off the chair, couch on the chair like that, then I couch on another butt cheek like that. I couldn't even sit still on the chair, you know? Yeah. Because the pain was so excruciating. It's like someone with an ice pick just jamming it right up, to your skull. So that's how it was for me. And then I told the surgeon, yeah, but his reply was not something that I wanted to hear at the moment, which I'm not gonna, get into that right now. But anyway, I'm over stuff like that, Yeah. So yes, I've been through certain things, guys. So right now, I'm grateful to be able to sit on a chair for a little bit and talk to you guys. When you see me move around, I mean, I'm just trying to, finagle move myself, but at least I'm doing a lot better, than normal, you know. And yes, I do get stiff, but at least I know when I finish this, I could go walk around and stretch and, try to make myself comfortable. It's not easy, but hey, the show must go on, right? And I really thank you for being here. I really do, because the show must go on. Yeah, the show must go on. So once again, my friends, don't be afraid. Yeah, okay. Check out the store. All right. Wounded Lion. All right. Wounded, like a wounded lion. Wounded Lion. Okay. That's the name of the store. Okay. Chronic Pain Eater Demon. Make sure you look for my logo. Chronic Pain Eater Demon. See my line, me. All right, show me some love in the store. All right, don't be afraid to drop me a super chat. All right, don't be afraid to become a member. Don't be afraid to subscribe to the channel. Don't be afraid to leave your comments. Don't be afraid to give me a thumbs up. All these things, intertwined with each other. All right, so please, help me to build this channel and rise to the occasion that we should and we need to rise to, because chronic pain is a big platform, and I'm taking it on by myself. I'm sure eventually I'll get more people on board, where I could do, split screens and, we all talk. My expectations is to get, a lot of, a couple of retired athletes who are going through chronic, conditions, that they could come on and talk about their situation and how they're trying to balance and help themselves in their lives and their family as well. Because chronic pain, what it does, it could ruin you, ruins your family, ruins your life. Just, yeah, pretty much. So it's hard to deal with. It's hard for a person to understand because it's not visible, no matter how you tell them, unless they try and really, really dig into and do some research to understand chronic pain. And I do understand them because the outer part of your body look okay, but the inside is just, not really going. You're just like forcing, Yeah. So I do get that, you know. Um, but life goes on, for each one, for everyone. Life goes on for everyone. Yeah. Because once you're at peace, there's nothing like that. You know, you're at peace with yourself, you're at peace with people, you're at peace with the men above, you're at peace with your children, you're at peace with your family. There's nothing else like that, at peace. Yeah. There's nothing like that, my friend. It doesn't come easy, and it didn't come overnight. Let me assure you that, okay? But it's all about how you structure yourself and your life, your surrounding, your friends, your peers. Yes, there's bumps in the road. God knows I've been through a whole lot of bumps in the road, but I try to stay focused, because on the journey of life, there are going to be hurdles, there are going to be bumps, potholes, uncertainties, stood ups, disappointments, all these things. But it's all about the test of our faith. You see what I'm saying? It's all about the test of our faith. So if you have strong faith in yourself, or even in the higher power, some of these things wouldn't really phase us the way it phases us. But because of this mind control thing with the media, it's hard to get to the young people. Mind control is a hell of a thing. Let me say it again. Mind control is a hell of a thing. But anyway, that's just the way the world is right now. We just have to live and learn and try to do better, make better decisions, speaking to myself as well, yeah, better choices. When I see 14-year-old and 12-year-old have police at bay with AK-47s and shotguns, 12-year-old. Now, how could that be? Have a police at bay with AK-47, 12 years old. Happened here in Florida. 2 afternoons ago. Central Florida at that. These things are ludicrous, man. 12 years old. How you know how to fire an AK-47 at 12 years old? How you know how to fire a shotgun as a girl? Well, 14 years old. This is Florida, so yeah, it's a gun state. But still, 12 years old, man, you should be in another school trying to learn how to form your letters and do things right. You find AK. You're first of all, you're in a group home at that age. That's have to say something about your characteristics. Jesus, can't imagine when these kids get to like 25. Woo. What we gonna see? What we're gonna see? Straight danger. But you do have good ones. And sometimes the bad ones overshadow the good ones. And that's the part that really hurts. Yeah, sometimes the bad ones that overshadow the good ones. That's the part that really hurts. Because there's a lot of good kids out there doing the right things, making good decisions. You know what I mean? Joining the military, becoming homeowners, becoming investors. There are a lot of good kids out there, and I'm not talking to you good ones. Keep doing what you're doing. Hats off to you. I am talking to the ones who are disrupting this world, disrupting this country, going around with all these masks, shooting everywhere here and there. What are you trying to prove? What are you trying to prove? You need to let it go. Become a better citizen. Become a better person. Thanks for you to be here, guy. Thanks for you to be here. How are you? Health is my passion. Thanks to have you here. Nice to have you here. Nice to have you on board. Become a better person in society. Become a leader. Become a person that, people could follow to do good things, good deeds, where you guys could carry on and build a better future, a better world, a better economy. All these things come into play. How are you? Thank you. Thank you, health is my passion. All these things come into play. Because when you disrupt your world, what is going to left? What are you going to leave for your kids? What is going to be left for you when it's time for you to be retired? If you start with this violence and killing off each other, especially the males, what are the females supposed to do? If the males are killing off all the males out there, the young males, what are the young females, what are they going to do when they can't find a husband or a boyfriend or a companion? What are they supposed to do? Think, young lads. Self-inflicted wounds is hurting us constantly in the brown community, the brown community. Self-inflicted wounds are hurting us badly, and we need to put a stop on that. Because I tell you, it's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. Because you have to understand, in this world, all lives are matter. All, not just one, not just two, not just three. All lives are matter. Okay? Now I see some jackass went out there, quite a few of them, disrupting the Chinese community. Come on, man. For what? For what? For what? Then if there's a circumstances, you're going to go out there and say Black Lives Matter while you're disrupting your country. You're becoming a savage. You're hurting good people, people who want to live, people of substance, people who have family, people who have goals, people who have aspirations, people who have jobs, people who have big dreams. These are the people you're hurting because of your selfishness. So it needs to stop. I didn't really need to touch back on this, but hey, I'm glad I'm handling my show on this because, yeah, it needs to stop. We're not in a contest with this world when it comes on to my show. We're not in a contest. So, young lads, cut it out. This is not a video game. This is real life. Cut it out. If you have mental issues for real, seek some help. You could get it before you do anything stupid to yourself or to others. And if you're playing a fool, please wise up because they're going to get you. The law is going to get you. So please wise up and do what's right. Life is beautiful if you enjoy it the right way. Life could be so beautiful if you enjoy it the right way. You know, one of the best things is to raise and have a family. You know, see how your kids grow up. Like I said earlier, you take vacation with the family. Just watch your kids develop. You know, watch your family grow. You know, you might purchase a home, watch your wealth grow. You know, stuff like that. It's possible. Some people say it's the American dream, but it's real. I've lived it, so you can live it. Yes, you can live it. It's not hard, you know. Just sustain yourself, balance yourself. You know, not everybody was made to go to college. You know, let's say you're a dropout or whatever. Find yourself a job. You know what I mean? Decent job, build your credit. Next thing you know, you have a home. You know, that's just how it works. Find yourself a decent job, stay on your job, build your credit, and then you can buy whatever you want to buy. You know, that's just how it works. You know, and stay on top of your stuff. You know, you don't need to be going out there doing all these stupid things. You know, you really don't, because these are self-inflicted wounds, and you know, you're also damaging innocent people who have, you know, great quality to live and great life that they're living. You know, with their peers and their grandpeers. You know, so yes, folks. You know, we have to, you know, curb certain things in this country. You know, because we can. You know, yes, we can. So don't forget, guys, check out my store. Okay, Wounded Lion. All right, that's the name of the store. You know, Chronic Pain in the Demon. These are my shirts. You know, I'll have the link dropped pretty soon. And also, I am waiting, you know, for certain things so I could have it under my show underneath whenever I do a live, so you guys could see, you know, the merchandise. You know, so I'm just waiting for certain things from YouTube. So after that, you guys could see the merchandise, and you can go into the store and shop to the drop. Just don't follow. I mean, just don't fall, because remember, it's a store online, so you know the term shop to the drop. I know it's there, but hey, good thing it's an online store. All right, so no lawsuits. So I could say shop to the drop because you can't sue me. You know, you can't fall in the online store, baby girl. You know, so pick out all the stuff you want. You know, for your boyfriend, husband, your peers, mom, dad. We got shirts and t-shirts and all the nice little jogging stuff, sports stuff as well. You know, support the channel. Don't be afraid to do a super chat. I do super chat as well. Don't be afraid to become a member. Okay. Don't be afraid to become a member. You know, and you know, don't be afraid to leave your comments. Don't be afraid to leave your comments. All right. Don't be afraid to give me a thumbs up. You see the shirt that I'm wearing? You can wear it too. Just go to my store, Wounded Lion. All right. See, Chronic Pain in a Demon. Go to my store, Wounded Lion, you know, pick up your shirt. There you go. Very easy. Mail to you shortly, as soon as you make your purchase. So don't be afraid, all right, to visit the store and patronize me. Thanks in advance. Thanks in advance. All right. So yes, guys, we touched on a lot of things today, and I like the way. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I like the way the channel is going, the direction that I'm moving in. I love the direction because I get to learn a lot more about YouTube, and I get to learn a lot more about how analytics work and how things work when people watch your stuff and whatever the case may be. So yes, I like the way things are going for me, and I'm grateful for all my authentic subscribers and my original listeners. Health is my passion. I mean, from day one. Yes, cuz she also have her channel. Health is my passion. I want you to go check out her channel. She have a lot of stuff over there that you guys would love. A lot of wisdom. So don't be afraid. Check out Health is my passion. All right. She's also a YouTuber, and she's growing. She's growing very fast. She was monetized, and now she's heading back to that direction again with a second channel. So check her out. Health is my passion, and each one teach one. I'm sure you'll learn something from her channel. All right. So yes, guys, for the ones who are riding with me for so long, you're welcome, my friend. For the ones who are riding with me for so long, I really thank you. Because I tell you, without you guys, there's no chronic pain in the demon. So I really thank you for all what you have done. You're welcome. You're welcome. I really thank you guys for what you have done in supporting me, my channel, also my store, because I, visit the store and what I notice, things are selling. Everything that I put up there, everything that I designed, everything that I put up there with the help of a friend, are selling from each section. And I'm so proud of myself. And thank you guys, because people patronize me from every, section, and I'm like, wow, so I really appreciate the love you guys show me. Continue showing me the love. All right. You're them all different color. Just go to my store, Wounded Lion. I'll drop the link, and you guys can go to the store. Just go into YouTube and Google, Wounded Lion, Wounded Lion. All right. I have a list and I can't spell it. All right. Wounded, Wounded Lion, Lion. All right. Wounded Lion. I talk fast, so I'm going to slow it down so you guys could hear it. And maybe I could spell it for you, because I could spell very good, but it's just that when I talk fast, I mess things up. All right. Wounded Lion. Wounded. Wounded Lion. Lion. Okay, that's the name of the store. Check it out. All right. I mean, you guys are my friends, so I could be silly in front of you. Hey, it is what it is. I, I I know my characteristics, So hey, I just have fun and be silly. Hey, it is what it is. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta give people a chuckle, give a laugh. You never know who you might make their day by just giving them a chuckle and act silly for a moment. I really don't care about the laugh that I give a person, because hey, if I give you a great laugh for the day, at least I know I do something well, and I might change your day with that laugh. So yes, sometimes I do act silly, but I'm also serious when it comes on to my show. But once in a while, I might chuckle around. I have serious subscribers. People who listen from near and far. I have people listen to me Bangkok. That ring me up and show me love. Dubai, a lot of love. The Philippines shows me a lot of love. Hats off to you. The USA, a lot of love. The Caribbean islands shows me a lot of love. So a lot of places that I don't expect. Even oh, what you call it? Someone what's the name? Sweden, Holland, whew, oh my goodness, I can't remember some of these places. But I really thank you guys, all right, for all the love you show. You know what I mean? And when you listen to the show, and you coming to the show. I really appreciate it. Because it makes me stronger, and it also made me dig it into more content and create more and better content for you guys, so I could bring forth, it live on organic, like I always do, like I always do. So once again, guys, I appreciate you guys hanging with me for another hour. 5 more minutes to go. Even though I started early today, but I really appreciate you guys hanging with me today. Health is my passion. Thank you for being here. And all my friends who are listening out on the outside. Thank you for listening as well. Don't be afraid, guys. Don't be afraid to give a super chat. Don't be afraid to become a member. All right. Don't be afraid to subscribe to the channel, give a thumbs up, share the videos. Don't be afraid to share the live, comment. Tell a friend, tell another friend to tell their friend about the channel. Let's grow together. Each one teach one. Right? That's what I always say. You know what I mean? Of course. And I believe in that, strongly. So let's build together where we can learn together and grow together. And that's what I'm all about. And yes. So when there's things to talk about, it doesn't matter what community. I think we should seriously talk about it. And let people know that, hey, we know this what's going on. So listen, it's time to take a step back and take a look back at what you're doing as far as disrupting your community, this world, this country, the state, wherever, So yes, because we want to live in peace. People want to live in peace, and that's the way people are supposed to live. You're supposed to be able to send your kids to school. They can walk down the street to school, with nobody bother them. Walk to the school bus and no one bothered them. Because when I was growing up, we used to walk to school. There was no school bus. We walked to school, or we walked to and take the regular passenger bus and go to school. You know what I mean? So we walk miles sometimes, and no one bothered us. You could walk even in the dark. When I was a kid, no one bothered me. So I know time has changed, but when you look at the drasticness of the change, it's hard to accept. The things that people are doing. It's inhuman. So I'm speaking against it. Hey, it's wrong. People should be able to live in peace and tranquility and enjoy their lives. And think about what they want to do next. Whether take a nice trip somewhere to Europe or, God knows, go over to the Caribbean or something. Go to the casino, go on a cruise, something when you get up in a certain age, Yeah. Because we should have big dreams and aspirations, Young lads, this is your time. This is your time. When it comes down to the technology, science, all these things that you have at your fingertip, this is your time. So stop joking around for the ones who are dragging their feet. There's a lot of good ones out there doing great things, but for the ones who are dragging, stop dragging. Stop doing the wrong things. Wise up, okay? Wise up. Do what's right. You understand? Do what's right because you can. It's in you. Don't be a follower. Be a leader, okay? Be a leader. Let your friends see you lead strong and positive. You never know who's going to follow after that. And say, you know what? Let me follow this man's footstep and become more positive and think more rational. And think about, hey, listen, I could have a family. I could have a decent life. I could have a career. People of color, we can do all these things. It's not hard. We have done it. So many of us have done it. And there's no magic stick behind it. It's just work hard, pay attention, build your credit, build your family, and do what's right. We can't continue the way we're doing. Because, like I said earlier, if you kill out all the young black males, what are the females to do? I'm going to say it again. If you keep killing off all these young black males, what are the single females to do when they can't find a partner, a mate, a husband? What do you expect them to do? I don't know. I'm asking you. You're the ones who are doing all these savageness. What do you expect your son to do? What do you expect you to do when you're trying to find a one lady, way down the line? What do you expect your brother to do when you kill off all these, your sister? I'm sorry. What do you expect your sister to do or your aunts do when you kill up all these men, and then guess what happened? You know, nobody, they can't find a husband, they can't find a boyfriend because you just go around and just keep, with all this nonsense violence in the community. Can't keep doing that, man. You gotta help the bill rise above certain occasion. Rise above certain occasion. Help to build your community, strengthen the community. You know, if you're not helping, then just stay quiet and stay out of harm's way. Because not everybody was built to do certain things. So if you're not helping, then stay out of harm's way and just don't cause no fuss. Just live your life. Simple as that. But if you want to stay active, do something what's right. Just remember, each one teach one. And I also, before I go, I want to thank you guys. All right. And remember, I always say before I go, who feels it knows it. Peace.